Mazda pitches the 6 sedan as the fun-to-drive alternative to the boring sedans in the segment. But is that really the case? Does it have the basics down pat when compared to the Ford Fusion, Honda Accord, and Nissan Altima? Hi, I'm Joel Fetter, and we'll take a look at this and more in our video road test of the 2014 Mazda 6. The Mazda 6 has one thing in its win column for sure, its looks. Now we would put this right next to the 2013 Ford Fusion for best-in-class styling. The shape is lean and glassy with just enough muscle to give it a distinctive look. Our two favorite things? The bold front end and these really strong front fenders that roll into the doors. The interior of the Mazda 6 won't quite seduce you as fast as the exterior, but it is neatly laid out. Bright work trim calls out the details, but that's not the problem. The infotainment system is. The base head unit is really cheap looking and it's tiny, doesn't even fill out the space. Getting worse, this upgraded infotainment system with navigation and touchscreen has small buttons and a tiny screen. Getting even worse, it looks like a cheap aftermarket system. We're not a fan. Now, the climate control system doesn't really fit the no-nonsense design either. Interior space is very important in the family sedan class. Now the Mazda 6 has enough to compete with the Ford Fusion, maybe even enough for the Honda Accord and Nissan Altima. Now these front seats are very supportive and more supportive in the sides than expected. And let's not forget, the Mazda 6 is a top safety pick too. Here in the back seat, the bench is raised, and that makes entry and exit a little difficult with this raked roofline. Now the middle seat, it's a raised hump. That's not for adults. There's plenty of knee and leg room and foot room, and the rear seat folds 60/40 for increased trunk capacity. So the Mazda 6 lives up to the family sedan part of this equation, but how does it actually drive? Well, it handles better than it runs and guns, frankly. There's no more V6 engine. Under the hood, there's one 4-cylinder engine rated at 184 horsepower for now. The diesel is coming soon. Now that's made to either a 6-speed automatic transmission or a 6-speed manual transmission. Front-wheel drive is standard, no hybrid or all-wheel drive is available at the moment. Mazda went this way in the name of gas mileage, and the 6 gets an EPA ratings of 26 miles per gallon in the city and 38 miles per gallon on the highway. We've seen about 31 miles per gallon combined, and the 4-cylinder diesel engine is coming soon. The diesel engine coming later this year could easily top 40 miles per gallon on the highway. Great gas mileage is one thing, but the Mazda 6 can feel slow compared to the turbocharged Fusions and the V6 Accords and Altimas. To get into the power, you really have to keep the revs high. And in the automatic, that means using the manual mode or paddles a lot. At that point, why not get the manual transmission? Once you build the power, the 6 handles with precision. The steering weights up nicely with that typical electric steering numbness, and the ride strikes a good, sporty balance for a family sedan. Like most mid-sized family sedans, the Mazda 6 starts from about $20,000. That includes power locks, windows, doors, air conditioning, a USB port, and push-button start. Add the automatic, and you get Bluetooth, HD radio, and a rear-view camera with a 5.8-inch color screen. The $23,000 Touring Edition gets dual-zone climate control and blind spot monitoring, while the $31,000 Grand Touring, like ours, gets paddle shifters, navigation, leather, and Bose audio. So what's the bottom line with the 2014 Mazda 6? It's a little shy on horsepower and state-of-the-art infotainment, but it's overstocked with beautiful styling and refined handling. For all the latest automotive news and reviews, be sure you're following us at Twitter, on Facebook, and on YouTube. I'm Joel Fetter. Thanks for watching.